Welcome to my channel JM Learning. Today we are going to learn on earthing, grounding and bonding in electrical system. Myself Mr. JM Patil from Kekewak Polytechnic Nasik. Let us first see what is earthing in electrical system. Earthing means connecting the dead part of our equipment to the general mass of earth. Here dead parts mean the part which does not carry any electric current under normal working condition of the equipment or apparatus. So this is going to cover the electrical equipment frames, enclosures, then supports used in electrical power and distribution system, the fencing. When they are connected to general mass of earth, we term it as the earthing in electrical system. Now the connection to the earth is to be made through a earth electrode. The earth electrode can be of two types, either the pipe type or plate type. This earth electrode will have a direct contact with earth. So establishing the direct contact with earth will make the potential of that particular part of the equipment or apparatus at the earth potential, that is zero potential. It means that earthing is going to ensure the safety of protection of electrical equipment as well as the human being by discharging the electrical energy which has been accumulated on the equipment frames, enclosure, support or fencing to the earth. Now how this can take place, we'll study here. So the first figure belonging to when no earthing is done to a electrical equipment. Here you can observe the electrical equipment which is given the electricity supply from a distribution transformer. For example, we are considering it as single phase. The neutral of it is also earth. Now the equipment is being touched by a human being. As the equipment is not earth, it means that its enclosure and all the metallic parts are not earth. When certain fault has taken place inside electrical equipment, so that body of electrical equipment now is in direct contact with live wire. So it is having the voltage of live wire. Suppose in India we consider it as 230 volt. The person who is touching this electrical equipment under faulty condition now will be in direct touch with that live wire or phase voltage. As the person is standing on the ground, we can observe here that how the current will flow from the electrical equipment body. It will flow through hands, then the body of the person, then through the both legs. The current will return back to the ground and finally flows through the neutral wire. So circuit is completed. When such a current flows through the persons who is touching that faulty equipment, then the electric shock will be experienced by him, and this must be avoided in order to save the life of that person. How this can be saved? By using earthing is shown in this right side diagram. Here again the same electrical equipment is there, but now the body of electrical equipment, you can observe that it is connected to the earth wire and earth electrode which we described earlier. It means that whatever the fault that has taken place in electrical equipment which has resulted in making the body of equipment to the charge state, that is live wire voltage, but now as the body is directly in contact with the earth, so the potential of body will always maintain at zero potential. So the current will get the path of least resistance through the earthing system, and that current can be detected and we can even save the electrical equipment also. Now in this case you can observe that the even person who is touching the body of electrical equipment is not going to receive any shock. Reason is that the body of electrical equipment is now at zero potential, as well as the person who is standing on ground who is also at zero potential. So no current will flow through his body and he will not get an electric shock. So earthing ensures the protection of human being against electric shock as well as the equipment itself. Now let us see what is the grounding in electrical system. Here we are describing the grounding by considering the Indian scenario. So grounding means connecting the live part of equipment to the earth. The live part is going to carry the current under its normal working condition. The best example of grounding is the connection of neutral of power and distribution transformer to the earth. Now this is again to be done by the earth electrode, which will have a direct contact with the earth by means of the grounding, that is connecting neutral of power and distribution transformer to the earth. We are providing effective return path from the machine to the power source. Now we know that all electrical and electronic circuits, whether they are AC or DC, they need a reference potential, and that is the 0 volts, which is called as ground, in order to make the possible current flow from generator to load. So that reference 0 potential is possible by making the neutral of the system being connected to the earth. It ensures that the voltage of neutral at the point of connecting it to the earth will be 0, but it may not be 0 over whole of its length, because in neutral, when it is carrying current, there will be voltage drop. Now what is grounding is more clear by referring to these two diagrams. Here we have shown a supply system which is having live and neutral wire, electrical equipment. The neutral wire at the source itself is being grounded, that is connected to the earth through the earth electrodes. It means that neutral point at the power supply system distribution point will be at 0 potential. The same is elaborated on the right side through the physical diagram. The neutral of this distribution transformer is grounded. So point to be noted is that in grounding we are making the neutral to be connected to the earth so as to act as a return path of current in the event of the fault. Now one more term is used in electrical system, that is the bonding. Bonding is nothing but the act of joining two electrical conductors together. Now these two conductors can be from the wires or a wire and pipe, or there can be two equipments which are operated from a supply systems whose body are to be connected together. So bonding is nothing but connecting all metal parts that are not supposed to be carrying any current during normal operations to bring them to the same electric potential. By bonding, we are making that electrical equipments enclosures to be held at same potential. In such case, no current will flow between two bonded bodies because they will be held at same potential. Now the primary reason for bonding is the personal safety. If one of that equipment has certain fault and if it is not bonded with another equipment, then the enclosures of that second equipment will carry certain voltage. When a person touches the both of the equipment, then he may get a shock. In case of bonding, there is no chance of receiving any shock, as both the equipment body will be at same potential, and that is 0 potential. The second reason of making bonding is that if phase conductor of one of equipment has touched the external metallic part, then the bonding will help to create a low impedance path back to the source. Thereby the current that is flowing through this mechanism of circuit will be detected by the breaker. Breaker will trip and equipment, both the equipment will be make off, and further loss of any equipment or the person will be avoided. Now what is bonding is clear in this picture. You can see that on the same supply system, a motor on one side and the controller associated with are operating, as well as we can see that by making the bonding of these two bodies of equipment, we are making their voltage to be held at the same potential, and that is the potential of earth, which we are assuming as the 0 potential. Now let us see the difference between earthing and grounding in the context of Indian scenario. We are comparing them on the basis of characteristics. Let us first see the condition. The condition is earthing is that the circuit that does not carry the current under normal working condition is connected to the earth through the earth electrode, while in grounding the circuit that part which carries the current under normal working condition is connected to the earth. The second characteristics on which we can compare is the protection. The protection in case of earthing is for the people and animals from an electric shock if they are touching to that particular equipment. For grounding, the protection is provided for the power system equipment also. So that is the difference. The wire system that is usually preferred color wise is the green wire for earthing and black wire for the grounding. The path that is done in earthing for a current is providing a path to a large surface of 0 volt potential, and in grounding we are providing a return path to the current in case of faulty or abnormal conditions. So in grounding we are providing a return path, thereby we will be able to detect that fault current and breaker will trip and that equipment will be saved from the any further damage. Now let us summarize the earthing, grounding and bonding from this particular diagram. On left side you can see a transformer whose neutral is being grounded here through the earth electrodes. Then there is a breaker panel. The breaker panel is having the bars. The bars are already bonded to the case. You can observe here by these lines. Now this breaker panel is supplying the appliance through the distribution box or panel. The body of that panel or distribution box and the appliance body are bonded together, so both of them will be held at same potential. Again the distribution box and panel boards will be held at same potential of breaker panel body. So all these three will be bonded together and they are connected again to the earth through the grounding electrodes. So here we can observe in this figure that there is a neutral grounding, what we called as normally grounding, and earthing, body of various equipments, and at the same time bonding of the equipment's body so that they will be always held at same potential. With this I am sure that you understood the meaning of earthing, grounding and bonding and their significance in electrical system. With this, thanks for watching this video. Do like and share it.